Bobby and Ann. Chris Tyree, he's probably going to see a little more action with two-back looks this year with Notre Dame. Tyree had 103 yards against these Noles last year. Out of the backfield, here he is. Able to get to the corner. He's got elite speed and then puts down the shoulder for a little something extra. And that'll move the chains for Notre Dame.
Here on the plus 45-yard line.
And they go here with Tyree, and he is gobbled up by Johnson. Johnson had the sack on that first possession. Tyree going to test that left side as well. Just a couple of yards there. You said a flag is down again. His father ran the officials of the Big Ten for many years. 1st and 20 after we clean up all the penalty flags. Tyree showing that speed as he makes his way towards midfield. Travis Jay finally gets to him. As Avery Davis motions over, Tyree's going to extend it work, and with good reason. You see his wiggle. It'll be 3rd and 2 from there. Another tackle by Jarvis Brown. Draft pick. 2nd and 6. Tyree to the outside, tripped up, but his momentum takes him forward towards that line to gain. Good body control. 2nd and 12, delayed handoff. Tyree, he is met. He is brought down by Stephen Dix Jr. and Kalen DeLoach. Minute 55, he's got a timeout to work with as Notre Dame looks for more before the half as he checks down underneath to Chris Tyree, and Tyree is wrapped up. And that was Amari Gaynor, who was Cone. Going to go to Tyree again, and again he is met. This time it's Sidney Williams. Starting quarterback. Getting the answer, aren't you? Williams to the 1-yard line. Or excuse me, Tyree with the carry that time. A Cone 22 of 20 in the backfield. 2nd and goal. Straight ahead and straight in. Touchdown, Irish. Florida State goes for it on 4th down. Turns
is being honored as well, all on hand in South Bend here today. Tyree the carry, gain of a couple of yards on that one to the 38-yard line. You see Buckner is still in the game, and he's telling the guys. The 2 receivers out to the left, only 1 defender for Purdue, but Notre Dame ran it, and they're going to lose a yard, and it's going to be 4th down.
I think you go for it here, Mike.
Here's in this program who will be good. They are learning under fire right now. Good blocking there as Chris Tyree runs to the 47-yard line. Catherine.
Yeah, well, it's a much more positive vibe with the do your job, but after that Kyron Williams touchdown, it seems to be a much more calm down here, Mike.
Nice job by Cone to stay patient as the pressure is coming and flipping.
It's a bit more on the perimeter, athletic guys.
Getting it out quick because of that and the presence of Karlaftis, the good pass rusher, and Tyree gets the 1st down at the 47.
Went out and found the defensive coordinators in Brad Lambert, Ron English, Mark Hagan. All these guys have had input into this defense. Make them more aggressive. Get that front active and go.
Irish at the 11. Same play. Pitch it to Tyree into the boundary. Only a yard there as the very busy Jalen Alexander joins Dedrick Mackey.
Wear them down.
Set it out the screen. Swing, I should say, to Tyree, and he'll get to the 22-yard line. So they'll set up 3rd and 3.
You got Jalen Graham.
We'll run the final play of the quarter. A run right to midfield. Gain of 3 for Tyree. They'll flip sides, put the ball right in the middle of the field.
You got a man matchup in the boundary right here if you want to take it.
Cone goes underneath that, and Tyree's got room to run. Chris Tyree down the sideline, stepped out of bounds, but it's a 1st down. They're going to mark him at the 31-yard line. This will be just a run of maybe a yard or 2 as Lawrence Johnson comes in and pulls Tyree. And the inside run, Tyree maybe to the 26 before 3rd and 5. Catherine's happened.
Well, Chris Tyree.
Karlaftis to keep him quiet from the 11. Inside run. Good steps by Tyree to cut it back inside and get 3 out of that to the 8-yard line. Jalen Graham, residence halls and the tailgates on campus. to enjoy yet another Irish home victory if Notre Dame can salt away the final 2:20 of this one. Notre Dame a couple of minutes away from a 20.
Purdue certainly looking to make the jump this year. They've had a disappointing couple seasons, but in talking to Jeff Brom, I think he's been in.
On the top side. From the 13, they'll hand it off. Chris Tyree this time. And Wisconsin not giving up much. Johnson with the tap. Hand it off. Tyree with room. And it'll fall down around the 42. 2nd and 5. Cone, survey. Dumps it down. Tyree turns it up. And he has the first down. Van Dyke kicks it off. Picked up. Tyree. Here's Tyree with the lane. Tyree! Whoa! Can he get there? Tyree at the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Notre Dame!
There we go. Both Kyron Williams and Chris Tyree are in. It's a hand to Tyree, who tries to get to the edge, and Darian Beavers, the player we highlighted in the lineups, making his 30 for his wife Lorraine. There's such Irish supporters always here for a game or two during the year. Good to see Dickie V. Get my picture, get my picture. Chris Tyree runs to the left. Gain of a couple of yards.
Up what they're doing.
2nd and 8, straight run here. Tyree trying to scoot out to the right. It gets a few yards. And Notre Dame had a terrible running game against Wisconsin.
They're getting into more efficient offensive football.
1st and 15, trying to find a running lane with Tyree, and he'll only gain a couple of yards. And Ahmad Gardner, the corner. So
You got 2 timeouts. Let's see what they can do.
Jack Cone just going to check it down here. Tyree out of the backfield. Did a good job to hang on to it as he's being flung down by Joel DeBlanc. 2nd and 5. Cone will check it down. It's deflected and incomplete. Ball was going forward when it was deflected, so it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's the Steph Curry technique.
Chris Tyree with the run for about 5 to the 41-yard line. I'll never forget the last game Ian Book played. Notre Dame's schedule will get tougher here. Big run, big opening, 3rd down. Tyree is stopped in the open field by Deshaun Pace. They're going to 4th down, and they have to be in express mode now. The 42, Pine's throw is deflected, and he batted it down. It's a very wise play. See the quarterback.
On 1st and 10. They're going to hand off immediately here to Chris Tyree, who ripped off a 55-yard touchdown run against Toledo. He'll pick up 3 on the first carry.
And just to kind of finish up.
Cone handing off. It's Tyree this time, straight on. And picked up close to 5 yards there. Griffin puts Tyree off his right shoulder and hands it off to Tyree. Got free for a moment, the center of the line, and a 6-yard gain for the Irish.
Because the quarterback is such a threat as a runner.
Going to throw it short and off the fingertips of number 25, Chris Tyree. And Tyree, but
Really great job by Kevin Austin there.
So backed up to the 20, and the run for a yard with Williams will set up 2nd and long. Check the backfield. 5 options for Cone. From the 19, it's Tyree. Out of bounds near the 10. Chris Tyree coming back. Really hasn't seen scrimmage snaps the last 2 games, dealing with turf.
Both Tyree and Kyron Williams great in pass protection.
Tyree now as a receiver, no gain, is Jarius Warren, the impact defensive lineman for the midship.
He's going to roll down. They're going to roll over the top. Oh, they checked out of it.
Here's Cone, looked right covered, comes back underneath. Gain of 6. That should end the 3rd quarter with the reception for.
Was drafted in the 4th round by the Saints. Here is a jet sweep to Tyree and wrapped up inside the 25 after a gain of about 3. Again by Noah Taylor, has been all today in the top 10 in Oklahoma. Oregon plays later tonight against Washington State. Tyree, and he gets stuffed at about the 6-yard line. Still a gain of 4. 100 time to get some points here going into the locker room. They will run it on 1st down. Here's Tyree up to about the 20. So a gain of 5.
Now they've got Tyree loaded. 3 outstanding backs.
Going to run it again here. Tyree gets the first down. Let's see now if not only do they go up tempo, but they start to throw the ball. You've gotten that first down. You got 51 seconds.
Ownership of this offense.
3 straight carries for Tyree. And he's slammed to the ground at the 32. Got to call timeout here if you're Notre Dame. They're not going to.
So they're content taking this into the half.
Tyree lined up next to the tight end. That's him in motion, and they pitch it to him. So that's a pass play. And he's inside the 15 and then pushed back. So a gain of about 2. 3rd down coming up here. 400 tonight in all-purpose yards. But as you saw, 6 straight games with a touchdown. Tyree getting the carry here. And he's up to midfield. Gain of about 9 for Tyree. Kyron Williams, the sophomore captain,